Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, go follow me at King Earner Official Page. That's King Earner Official Page, the only official page that has the purest of honor. Also, make sure you have understanding if you're in the Philadelphia area and you need a home care or your family is in a position where it's like, yo, auntie is a little too much. We need help with her. Big bro that's in and out of the little spot with a 302 on him for his little mental issues. Listen, he needs some understanding and help. Well, get with Good Brothers Home Care. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you tune in. And at the end of the day, if you're looking for honorable work or if you're looking for somebody to help your patient or somebody that you know, get with us ASAP. Now, I want to say this, man. I think this is a New York call, right? But I don't see New York really getting the bottom of it. Like, Zip is coming with a PDF. I never seen this from the actual, it's not a link where I can go to and see the docket. You see where I'm coming from? And that's where before, when I had the little pieces that I had to put to the puzzle, I was going in that direction that Mark Pearson had actually put it together, and Mark Pearson had actually put Bimmy name in it. You know, that's what it seemed like to me. Now, when I got the new paperwork, I'm getting a new paperwork under the understanding that it's an appeal. But it is an appeal. It's a appeal brief by Mark Pearson, who I'm hearing is a pure rat. I'm hearing this guy's a real Zat. So what I want to do is, when it's a real Zat saying that it's real Zats and real Zats and real Zats, that's like me, you know, like really tapping in and believing a real Zat. I want to wash my hands with it. I got 2 videos. Well, 3. I got one of me grinding Bimmy up for laying down in that little, whatever he was doing. I don't know what had going on. He needed understanding from that. Then I got another video where I'm leading into the direction of this work. I don't know where it came from. And that's just my good eye. I'm 47. I've been home from jail forever now from doing a long period of time. You see where I'm coming from? A lot of shit is not like it used to be. This case got me going through a maze because at the end of the day, Bimmy isn't in their case or a part of this case, so it's like it's kind of confusing to me too on that end. Then it's like, at the end of the day, Bimmy, you the only one that can get this done. You're the only one. They got paperwork from a brief that's saying that you're a real Zat. They got the other paperwork that ain't got your name in it, that got different things redacted, that people are now coming to the conclusion and believing in their heart that that's what it is. Me, I'm confused at this point. I'm confused. The reason why I'm confused is because I'm not from New York to know these people's names, really. Honestly, I don't. So when I'm hearing the people say the names, it's like, oh, okay. Ten Toes called me. He said, Erna. I put a video up, say I need to call him King Learning instead of King Earning. I said, you know, at the end of the day, let me give y'all understanding. This shit is turning into a zoo. It's turning into a circus to see people with this type of mindset. Beard, I got a great beard. This shit is not something we supposed to be trying to figure out. If we're bringing awareness to the kids so we can make sure that they don't step back in the streets, we need to have a better, clear understanding. It can't be ranting and raving on nobody end. So I'm pulling in somebody that I know for a fact, when it comes to paperwork, he's a damn, you might as well say a lawyer. He should have Esquire next to his name. His Instagram page is DC Black. DC_blacks. Federal system, if you know, predominantly a lot of brothers from DC. They deep in the federal system because their cases go straight to the feds. Majority of their cases, maybe 100% of them go straight to the feds. He's familiar with the paperwork. He's done an awful lot of time. And at the end of the day, he's certified to do so because he's not a rat. I pulled him in. I pulled him in. I want a lot of people to go follow him because he gave me the confusion too. Erna, I'm looking at it. This page say this. That page does say that. But I've been thinking since I looked at it, how do I know that the PDF is really what I need? Because I need that docket number. It's to the point where it's I just want to help both of these brothers out. I want to help Zip out. I want to help 10 Tones out. And because I want them to stop quarrelsome about some rats. I want them to stop having quarrelsomes about that. The reason why is solid men don't have these disagreements. And then I'm hearing a lot of these guys were cool. These guys are like friends. They bump around and run around and they're solid as a rock. They're all cool at one time. And then they just go on this YouTube rants. And what ends up happening is they stop being friends about somebody said this or somebody said that. It's all nut shit. I never made myself that wide open pizzazz to ever put myself in a position to ever be betrayed. You see? And I'm seeing them trying to come together first, and somehow it's getting too up. I mean, we're too old. It looks dumb. Anybody should say, to be truthful, it looks dumb. People our age online trying to figure out some shit that should be easy to figure out. The court docket should show everything. But I'm on both of their sides. He is, he ain't. He ain't, he is. He is, he ain't. He ain't, he is. Because you know why? I'm confused. 10 Toes said, Erna, I ain't confused. This is my man. I know it. I read line for line. And when I read line for line, he gave me the case better than anybody could ever give me the case. I can't lie. He won me over to a certain extent. Just like Zip won me over to a certain extent. But at the same token, what the Philzuck is really going on here? Somebody has to come, out with these dockets. If Zip is going to come forth and say, look, the PDF come from here. This is the circuit. This is that. It was Supreme Court. The appeal courts already have it in motion. The appeal courts have seen it, agreed that Bimmy is the person that's the informant. If this is the case, there is a docket number here. You see? Me, how I feel, I can't lie. Bimmy, you're not fighting hard enough about your honor. There's somehow, some way, where there's somebody that can clear your fucking name here. This is getting a little deep and it's getting a little out of hand here, right? I would agree. If y'all saying people making up paperwork, they saying that y'all making up paperwork, they saying that nobody, I'm saying that at the end of the day, I gotta bring my guy in. I'm gonna go with where his decision is. And I'm sure he don't have a problem with articulating it. I'm sure he's not going to get into the wrestling match with everybody. That's not of honor, right? We're men. We're going to carry it like men. I would like for him to come in and really, really, really get this case and break it all the way down because he has lived it majority of his life. He's been in the federal system. Ain't nobody going to tell me that a brother that been in the federal system that's talking it and all the work he put out, people from his city and other towns, whatever the case may be, it'd be authentic. It's never questionable. His joint is just as validated as mine's is. And y'all know I'm validated. I don't care what you say in them jungles. They're saying the old heads and the youngins, we expect King Erna to be authentic. And in this situation, I'm confused, man. Ain't nobody else gonna say it, I guess. The people in the comments need to say it. Keep it 1,000. I'm confused. I'm totally confused. So I'm bringing in somebody. I'm not giving no honor back. I'm not re-snatching no honor. What I put out, it stays because it has to, because I'm confused. So I'm going to always be a guy of honor. He is or he isn't. I don't know what the Philzuck is going on. I would rather say he's not, and I would rather say that's a real Zach if it's a real Zach. I seen the paperwork. The PDF to me, it looked authentic. You see where I'm coming from? But it didn't show me exactly a docket number though. But it looked authentic. The work don't look fake to me. It looked authentic. But when you read the case and different things on it, I gotta agree with them on their end. Hold on for a second. Look redacted. That's James Holland. That's not James Bimmy, Etley, and it's not none of that shit. It's confusing. They saying Mark Pierce is a rat. They saying he put the brief together. Zip saying, man, he ain't trying to hear that shit. This is what it is. Okay, it's all confusion. I'm going to be a man of honor. This is a New York call. 10 Toes stood all the way in on it and said, hey, listen, I'm back in this play. Zip standing all the way in. I'm pulling in my DC guy, who's always in a law firm from the time he probably was a pup into now. And we're going to get some understanding. Everybody go follow him. DC_blacks. I want to make sure I get his YouTube together because I have subscribed to him on YouTube. But I want to make sure that I got the right thing so we can make sure that he get the honors, because he's going to bring some gentlemanness to this. He's going to bring some honor to this, you see, in a fashion that nobody's bickering and beefing, because I got to oversee the understanding that we ain't got time to bicker and beef. We're too old. We don't like clowns bickering and beefing about nonsense. And that shit 10 years ago, I ain't about to wrestle with one of you guys. I see one of y'all blizzo your hills head off if you think that you on some gangster shit. That's what I'm with. If that's what we doing, if we're being that dumb, let's be dumb. If we're gonna look like clowns, we might as well meet up and everybody go metal for metal. If we're gonna be this stupid online, ha 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 ha, clown for clown. If that's what guys are on, because it looks like that. You might as well be in a jail cell. You might as well walk. You might as well crash out if that's what you're really on. We all know and understand at this point, y'all can't be on that, because at the end of the day, somebody will be dead about this type of nonsense that's going on. You hear me? So we're going to carry it the correct way. I'm going to make sure DC_blacks, if he don't want to come forth and deal with the wrestling match that's going on and add some strength to it, because I believe he can add some strength to it. I believe he can add some gentlemanness to it and give it a better, sturdy foundation. I really do. I honestly do. He's very articulate. He's intelligent. He can speak well. And guess what? He's not going to lie. So that's what I'm going to do on my platform regardless. I don't know what everybody else want to do. Dudes want to keep bickering and beefing. And, you know, this person saying this saying that person. I'm agreeable with both of them. This shit is confusing to me at this point, though. But we're going to restore the honor correctly, and we're going to make sure people get some real understanding. But I just want everybody to know that King Gurner is keeping both of his videos up. He's a Riz. He's not. I don't know what the Phil Zucker's going on. You hear me? Right now, this stands for the last video I done, because I can't just sway up out of that until DC Black come back and say, yo, that appeal brief ain't nothing. If DC Black come say that, I'm coming through snatching crit nazy. You hear me? Like crit nazy, like somebody need to be smilzacked about a lie, right? And if it's the truth, it's like, come on, 10 Toes, what's up, baby? I see you moving around here like a gorilla, but you know, if it's truth to this, you're out of line. And you deserve the same dishonor of anybody, because we know we don't put out false or fake shit about anybody. That's on both ends. You see where I'm coming from? So we're gonna carry the honor correctly amongst both men. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with a rip with anybody. Fuck a little blood and tears, win, lose, or draw, you still be a man. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather it go the way that I'm saying, though. I'd rather it go that way. I'd rather it go with us grown-ass men acting like grown men, and if we can get to the bottom of the truth, let's get to the bottom of the truth. All the clown shit is looking bad. We look like weirdos. I'm mad. Y'all got me back in this shit. Zip, they and bring me in this shit. I'm sitting around trying to figure out what's going on. I see what I seen, and I'm rocking with that for now. Just like when I seen what I seen then, I rocked with them. I'm fucking confused. So we're going to carry it with honor, and we're going to make sure we carry it correctly. King Earn Alive and Direct. Let's do it for the youngest, because my reason for all of this is awareness. Bimmy got a big name. A lot of the kids, they'll find out if he told and said, we stand away from the streets. Then you got a lot of guys, right? That if he didn't tell, they're going to say, damn, Zip, what's going on? Are you for the kids or are you just for the entertainment? Either way, everybody going to look like an ass somehow. I'm not worried about my 2 videos. Y'all worry about that shit or what people say and all that. You see me carry it correctly, or guess what? I'm going to make sure I carry it correctly. I'm no kidding. I'm going to gilzo all of the way. King Earn Alive and Direct.